Well, if the music was quiet for everybody, I'm sorry. uh, yeah, I had a feeling like it was a Warhammer game. Alright, let me set up my soundproofing because I was making sure the music and everything was playing and that Shiny wasn't in, or nobody was in Discord yet. Alright. Alright, there we go. Take out my chair's gonna work with me today. Alright. So, technically, we have 4 options today, but 2 of them will be painting at the same time. It's just which one we're going to focus more time on. Actually, technically we have 3 options. We'll see. Alright. But how's everybody doing this week? How's everybody's weekend and how's everybody doing? And it looks like we have an ad break going. Joy. I'm gonna need a new cleaning rag soon. Alright, let's see. Can everybody hear me alright? Hello? Okay, I'm gonna have to play my playback sound in a second. Oh, Joe, you're being stupid today, aren't you? You piece of shit. Sorry, I'm trying to get my light right before I switch over. Fine, fine, fine. We're gonna leave it. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Okay, does everything look right? I don't know why my light's being dumb, and I think the thing it stands on is being dumb. There, are you better? at this damn being so dumb. Is that working, or are you just going to keep falling? Stay there. I don't know why. This light keeps, like, losing where it sits, and I need to figure out why. Or I just need to finally invest in a better light for... You fucker! Why? It can't be a weight thing. I know it's not. Stay there. All right. So technically all of these have got to get there. Is that why? Oh, that's dumb. Hey, Shiny. How you doing? My light's being dumb. I don't want to move anymore, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Alright. Aw. Well, since you got family visiting, I understand if you're not going to be here. So, I'll at least let you guys pick. I'll at least see what you guys want to see painted. Listen, I'm being memey with the names here, but we have got a, I forget what the fuck it's called, but it's a Resurrector, Summoning Gobbo, or Summoning Witch, and a Sorkith Lord. But I've got this is Longlegs, this is Gobbo Witch, and this is Mr. Three Arm. But there is a fourth option. So option 1, long leg boy. Option 2, Gobbo Witch. 3, Mr. Three Arm. Or fourth option, we build the entire Necron box, and then, if there's time, paint something tonight. But I'm going to start that poll, and I'll see what you all agree with. But yeah, Shiny, take your time. If you've got to leave, I completely understand. Oh, I was not surprised there, Lorca. I am actually, funny enough, for these Necrons, I am printing up a Void Dragon to paint with them. So they will have -3 figures from the box. I forget which 3 figures it is exactly. I gotta double check. Minus, like, I think the Commander unit. or at least the main commando unit from this box, it will be him, this guy, the rest of the General Necron forces, a destroyer, and a Void Dragon. So, yeah. Now I'm going to have to go find a new leader unit and print it or buy it. But, yeah. We're going to be dealing with Necrons for probably a little while here. Although I do have a Chaos Knight I might start printing up soon. I was staring at the files trying to get it to fit on my printer, and I was just like, brain hurt, don't want to work on it. I'd rather get stuff for next week ready, or stuff for this week. Because there's a variant we're going to paint. She has an alternate variant. We're going to paint that next week. If you can't tell. We've got a fairy that I can't show off. That I just need one more part for her base, and she's done. At least on the priming stuff. We've got the Egyptian Gabo, or Orc, depending on how you look at it, for next week. I've got a long list of things. I've got a long things in backlog, which is nice. Unless a commission comes, in which case the commission takes priority. But I already think I know what's going to win, so I should probably just get the primer out. And then when she's primed, we can do the gray coats to one of these two first, and then by the time we're done gray coating, give her her gray coat. Oh no, who could have predicted that the Gabo Witch would be the one that would win?
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once.
I should acknowledge that, but at the same time, if I don't, if I do, you'll keep doing it. I do love the fact that that is like a very early meme that died and somehow came back to life. Because I think there's an old Flash animation that uses that quote from somewhere. Of course it was. Yeah, that's one of those interesting to find out. It's like, no one's really quite sure where it came from, but it is just like one of those really old... It's existed on the internet for as long as the internet's pretty much been a thing. To be fair, I would laugh my ass off if the Ultimate Showdown made a comeback.
Blackhead bold strategy cotton. Oh wait.
What? black hat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm priming. Why is it so fucking hot in here? Yeah, her alternate variant I really like, but I just wanted something to paint tonight in case I couldn't get enough Necrons or anything ready. So, yeah. Really, what she was?
Because Mew and I are here, Nami.
Fair enough. Yeah, the funny thing is, my printer was acting dumb this weekend. Because I can show you the piece that this fairy will be sitting on, I just can't show you the fairy itself. For one particular reason, I can show her from like several angles except the one that she's going to be sitting on the hand. But the hand that she's sitting on looks like is in this position. I can't get the thumb to print. I like tried 3 different times, cleaned the printer, recalibrated everything. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna... What? Oh, honey, I turned that off. No, I turned it off. That has been turned off since the hate raid happened. To be fair, we've locked down the server since then, so we should be able to get away with not... Yeah. It's been locked down since then. I have been tempted to re-add it. Oh, you can still get there if you go to my card.co, if it's there still. If it's there on the about part still. But the thing is, though, you have to wait till somebody gives you permission to interact with stuff. If not, you can only see the general, the first general chat, not the main one. Which I need to rename that chat. It's the holding. I need to rename the general area you can see without permissions called the holding area. So that people understand what it actually is. You can't interact with anything. You can only see general chat. You can't do any text-to-speech in there. It's a really... Yeah, Coco's a really good movie. To be fair, Book of the Dead's a little bit better, but... it's kinda understandable. Yeah, okay, Book of the Dead... they're similar basis, but different concepts. Yes, I did. I thought I commented on those, Shiny. Yeah, I did. It's... yeah, I did. I have yet to pay... Well, actually, I think the version I found is free. Wink. I have yet to reinstall Unity so I can build that model and then send it to and then send it to VR chat, but I do know where it exists, so I can test it. I can upload it, test it, and get it ready. Aw, yeah, no, I said, ooh, shiny. I had to be very careful because I just saw some notifications come in, so I had to answer them. Where is my administratum? That's Deepkin. Are you my administratum? No, you're Corvax. Or is it the good girl? Oh.
Hello.
Oh! Hi, Nost.
Hi.
Long time no hear.
Yes. How's everything?
Pretty good. So the funny thing is I'm used to having Shiny's model that's got a see-through PNG where it's standing, so you're like covering up most of my... You're unintentionally a sensor bar.
Oh, my apologies.
Oh, it's fun. It's fine. It's kind of fun. It's just because you're the first one to pop in. If somebody else had popped in, you'd get shrunk down and make a little bit tinier. Let me just move you to the other side of Barry.
No, don't move me. What will the neighbors think?
God damn it, Shiny. Honey, you're a little thirsty there.
Isn't Shiny always thirsty?
To be fair, everybody in the server's thirsty.
I mean, yeah. I can't deny that part.
She said that on Twitch. She said something on Twitch chat that I'm not sure if I can repeat out loud.
Oh, I'm sure you can't.
Hey, is that the dude with the massive... Yeah, I could probably say the last word, but I'd have to refer to it as like a bird or something.
If you have to refer to it in an avian breed, I don't think you need to try anyways.
Well, she said pecker, which is fine.
Oh.
It's the way, if I had said that all in one word, it would have been like, wait, what? Where's my water dropper? Mother... Where the... I have not touched any of my painting supply stuff.
Okay, well, crisis averted. Sorry, I am working on something. I don't know what you're working on. I just figured I would hop in and say hi to everybody.
I am working on it's a goblin witch who might have summoned something bigger than she was expecting.
Ah.
But it's the
Delightful.
It's the Twitch-friendly version of the model, not the version that I will be painting next week.
Fair enough. Well, that sounds pretty fun. I am painting Japanese infantry from the Eastern Pacific Theater of Bolt Action.
Ooh, nice. If we get the witch done quickly enough, we've got a Sorpic Lord and a Reanimator, or whatever the weird long-leggy boy. Necron.
Oh yeah, the War of the Worlds looking motherfucker.
Yeah, because I thought it was a tripod, and then I realized that when I was building it, it's got 4 legs instead of 3.
Yeah, they are pretty cool. I will say that. I love what they can do.
Well, in 10th, apparently, they're actually really good, which is nice to know.
Well, they were good even in 9th edition. Everybody complained saying that they weren't good enough, and it's like,
I think
you haven't really dealt with any of my friends, so.
I'm getting annoyed because I need a second cup. I need my little water dropper thing, and I don't know where it went. Did it go falling under the desk and I just don't see it?
It might have, to be honest.
Yeah, because the funny thing is I use that little dropper so I have clean water all the time when I'm mixing it with paint, not the stuff that's diluted with paint.
I mean, that works, though.
Oh, found it.
That's actually pretty genius. I never even thought of that. I just normally go with the best I can do.
Shit. I need to go fill this with water because apparently Oh, I know why I emptied it.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry,
If
never
you
gonna say
had
goodbye,
saved
never
in
gonna
that
tell a
tone,
lie and hurt you.
I am very concerned.
Oh, I had a speed paint explode on me because the tip got gunked up.
Oof.
So I'm trying to push this out, trying to get pushed out. Thought I'd finally cleared it. Pushed again, just all of a sudden, all over the desk on stream. And yes, Lurk, I see you trying to rickroll me.
Oh, I'm sorry that happened.
Oh, ever since I've implemented Barry the Gobbo, the chat, she's a chat pet slash, I jokingly call her my warlock. So,
Well, I meant the explosion, but okay.
oh, I said rickroll, and then you said I'm sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, shit.
You're fine.
I do have I don't want to do it this way. Fine, I will use the... I'm going to have to do this the dumbest way possible. Because I do have some clean water and I don't feel like leaving my room.
Hell, I'm just trying to speed paint the uniforms of the Japanese before I got to get some sleep.
Luckily, I have a 40-ounce water bottle next to me, which means I have a giant-ass straw that holds enough water to fill my little water dropper.
Nice. The hobby train has no brakes, bitches.
I was just having to... Yes. Her other variant will have to be on Blue Twitch.
I love how you say that. It's like, oh, I know what they're saying.
Well, that's the reason we say it, is because it's like everybody knows what I'm saying, but all it's going to take is that one Twitch moderator who is looking for something to do tonight hear me say that website. And they're going to go,
oh.
And they're going to go, that's not family friendly.
In case you haven't noticed, most of the people that uses your services aren't family friendly.
It's like, listen, you had to kick off all the... It's like, listen, we all saw the girl who was saying she was a VTuber, but was sitting in a pool in the middle of her bedroom, a little kiddie pool in the middle of her bedroom. We all saw it.
Yeah, that's like,
There is no denying.
Methinks you goofed.
Methinks you know what sells. But
Chicken wing, hot dog, and bologna chicken, and macaroni chillin' with my homies. Chicken wings.
God damn it, Lurka, you got that stuck in my head. Sorry, I mean Barry.
Well,
I do love how there's
I mean-
clearly a. I think it's supposed to be a Terminator Power Fist or something. Because this is from the Indominus box. I need a bigger brush. This is one of the brushes that's messed up. I need something a little thicker. You fucker. Yeah, the whole conversation of like, oh, it's like, we're gonna punish normal VTubers for doing and saying some horrible stuff, but we're not gonna stop the normal streamers who do that same stuff.
Nope, because biased.
It's like, no, you can't wear a bikini on stream as a VTuber. Yeah, why did you let the girl sitting on a banana?
And, dude, people.
I know. It's Twitch. It's Twitch. They know where their money's at, and if they ever actually started to try and take care of the problem, they'd have to admit, oh yeah, we have favoritism.
Yep. After reading certain stuff today, I'm so fucking mentally and emotionally drained. I'm surprised I'm actually able to paint right now.
And to be fair, painting can put you in a meditative state.
It does. It's one of the... Well, as long as nobody minds me doing a little bit of a rant.
I'll tell you when to stop if it goes too far.
Oh, it's nothing like, NSFW. It's nothing like that.
No, I mean just in case you start oversharing, in case you start going into stuff you don't want to share.
Ah, fair enough. No, I have been doing this for over 25 years of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And because when I was very young, I went through some traumas, and my family didn't know how to help me. Because back then, there wasn't really a lot of stuff. It was still an ongoing process for mental health. So, a friend of mine showed me the 3rd edition rulebook of Warhammer 40k, and I was immediately hooked. I fell in love with it. I thought the models were awesome looking, and I was so enthralled by it, my family went and, for my birthday, got me a box. Because back then it was like, I think it was like $50 or $60 for a Battle Force box.
Yeah, I was about to say back when models were actually affordable.
Back in my day.
It's not really back in your day. It's just GW realized, oh wait, we can make you pay extra.
Well, I mean, that's true too. But
to be fair, it has moved with inflation, but that's a whole different conversation. But as you were saying,
oh no, you're fine. But no, so I got into it, and I really never looked back. I fell in love with painting just miniatures in general. I always loved working on model cars and stuff, but this was something that I could really see myself doing. And like I said, I've been doing it for a quarter of a century.
I have always, to kind of go with you, I've been kind of around Warhammer for a long time. I forget what it was that inspired me to finally start painting, but I think, like about, what is it, 3 or 4? It was around just before COVID I started painting. Yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. That was the time when I've noticed a lot of people getting into painting and stuff, and I'm like, you know what? That's awesome.
Well, it was before. It was 2019-ish is when I started painting, and then and then COVID happened. So it's just kind of like, oh, well, I have nothing else to do right now.
Yeah, I didn't have that, unfortunately. Where I worked at, I was considered a essential worker, and I was like, every fucking person is an essential worker. That's just that's how our country is. Everybody is an essential worker. And that's why everything went to hell so fucking quick. But
To be fair, there's a lot of stuff where it could have been fine shutting down. The problem is nobody wanted to actually sit down and talk out, hey, what can shut down and what can't.
because they don't
Well,
they don't want to. And I'll tell you this, when they said I was an essential worker, I said that's a load of shit. Because I worked at a place that made the wood to build whiskey barrels.
yeah, you're not you. That is not something I would have considered essential at the time. It's like, listen, the whiskey can wait a year.
See, that's what I was saying, but they were like, no, we got to get these done because we got hundreds of orders. That's on you kids. That shouldn't be anybody else's problem.
Yeah. See, the problem,
However,
the problem is I can't really use any excuse. I work in IT outside of this. So for me, I got to sit my happy ass in an office for 2 months, literally doing nothing. It was both the best and worst times. Although there was a lot of naps.
we'll see.
Shh,
Yeah, I didn't get that. I got a 10-hour shift.
We're not trying to get into politics here. You're not wrong, though.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
That and the Cheeto saying stuff that was completely wrong, that was going against the CDC.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotta love the bullshit.
That's why I was like, yeah, you're not wrong, Shiny, but shh. I don't know how many of my trolls are still in. I don't know how many people are still. How many of my trolls still show up here.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
I know, fuck them, but still. There's a reason why I've had to lock down the Discord in a lot of weird ways.
I get that.
Well, we had before I started locking it down, I used to be pretty lax about it. It's like, yeah, come on in. As long as you're cool, I'm not going to do anything about it. During the middle of a stream, like 3 or 4 guys came in and started making the text-to-speech while me and Shiny were talking. Just say, like, some really horrible racist stuff.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but the way they were doing it, it looked like they were saying, like, Nigeria, but the way they were having the TTS pronounce it was saying worse stuff.
No.
Yeah. So I basically almost had to purge, like, the stream, and I had to lock down the server.
Oh. I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah. If it didn't happen then, it would have happened eventually.
Yeah, but that's still a shitty thing to have to deal with.
Yeah. To be fair, it's one of the reasons why I don't have the LGBT tag on here anymore, because that's what they go after.
I mean, I personally do not understand it. I don't get it. I mean...
Because Mommy and Daddy didn't give them enough attention, so now they've got to be trolls on the internet to get it.
Well, I understand things from different perspectives, but as long as nobody is trying to hurt someone, I don't see the problem with having a tag on there. Like, I don't get it. I really don't.
Like
And
I said, Miss Mummy. Ooh, that's interesting, Lorca. But yeah, getting back to the conversation, it's one of those things where really what it boils down to is it's one of it's really one of two or three situations it boils down to. One, they never really got enough attention from other people, so they use this as a reactionary thing to get reactions from people. Two, they are just that hateful and spiteful. Or three, they don't want to admit they are something. It usually boils down to one of those three.
Yeah, I kind of gave up on, because I had to go through my own hells. So as all humans do, we go through our own hells and trials and tribulations. And I got to that point where, like, man, I ain't got time for this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So, like that was my way of thinking. I was like, man, I ain't got time for this bullshit. I got things to do, and I got not much time left on this earth. I'm going to have fun.
You kind of with Matthew McConaughey there.
What do you mean?
That, the little drawl you had, I know you're from the South, but that little drawl you had kind of had like a Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
That drawl. I just laughed because that sounds like something he would say.
Well, all right. No, but I mean, it's the truth, though. Mm-hmm. My life is slowly reaching the peak before the closing hours. So it's like, why would I waste my time with this fucking bullshit? I got way too much stuff to do. I got way too little time to do it in. And by God, I'm going to have fun with what I got left in life. Do what I got to do work-wise. Come home, spend time with family and loved ones. Go hang out with friends, paint some models, play some games, and make people laugh.
Fair enough.
Well.
This is the event drummer part is he must.
Oh, come on, you little Japanese bastard.
That is a conversation for on Discord, not on here, Shiny, but yeah, you are. I don't see it happening, but at the same time, dumber things have happened. I was trying to steer away from that conversation.
I am not gonna ask.
Politics.
Oh, no. Unless somebody's really down to talk it, I try to steer clear of that fucking subject.
This is the problem. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to do a podcast where we could rant about stuff, because that would be where... Yeah, Shiny, you do need to talk to Zulkir, because Zulkir has something for you. Here, perfect. Thank you, Zulkir, for giving us a segue to get out of that conversation and the awkwardness there.
It is what it is.
It's one thing when I can bash, like, Musk, because enough people hate Musk now. It's another to talk about actual politics, because it's like, oh no. Now, to be fair, the person Shiny is talking about, I have a very long list of things to say that's... But yeah. Like I said.
I tried telling...
I want to catch them all.
Who are also members of the LGBT. And I try telling them the more they push for all of these things, they're going to start getting into subjects that they're not really ready for. And when they push too far, there's going to be a rebound. There's going to be a pushback, and it will be far worse than what they were expecting. And my friends didn't believe me, and now we have shit like we're dealing with now.
Yeah. The only nice thing is a lot of the people who are causing problems are an older generation who has realized they are losing popularity. So right now, they are the old tiger stuck against a wall as the hunter is getting ready to do.
Well,
And that's
it's just... Well,
this is one of those things that if we had had an older generation of the LGBT, we would have had them saying, this is going to happen. It's happened before. It happened with milk. It will happen with it happened during the 80s. It happened during the 70s and the 80s. It will happen again.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have to deal with it.
Well, that's the thing too, is that a relative of mine, an uncle of mine, is part of the community, and he's a wonderful person. I love him to death. Very kind, very sweet man, and very artistic. And even he doesn't understand, because both sides of that spectrum are going too fucking far in those spectrums. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah. This is why I'm trying to change the subject from politics, but
But now, I'm actually working. So, as I was saying earlier, I am just now working on the Type 100s. If anybody know what that is?
That is, you said the game earlier.
Yeah, the bolt action. I was doing Japanese infantry.
Yeah, and that's kind of a sort of a competition.
The Type 100.
Well, specifically the bolt action. It's sort of a 40K sort of one of the bigger 40K competition.
Actually, Bolt Action is a World War II tabletop game.
Which is the one that's got looks like World War II stuff, but it's like sci-fi tech?
Oh, that would be Conflict 47.
Because I know there's one that's got like giant robots and stuff. Like, they look like diesel punk tanks and stuff.
Yeah, the Bolt Action is the normal historical versions, and Conflict 47 is the Weird World War aspect. That's the one that has the mechs and the zombies, werewolves, werebears. Shit, you not.
Yeah, because
The
that's
Japanese even have. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, because that's one of those games I kind of poked my head at, looking at, going, "Oh, these models look interesting. I wonder if I could use them as proxies for something."
I know that the Americans have some of the tightest looking mechs in the game.
Yeah.
Like the Jackals and the Kodak.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, those things are so pretty.
Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking about One Page Rules game. What is that called?
One Page Rules game.
Theirs is kind of a 40K agnostic. It plays like an older edition of 40K, and their models are kind of like, as long as you can print something and say it's this, you can run it as whatever.
You know, I've heard of it, but I cannot fucking remember the name of it.
I know the group is called One Page Rules. He's playing Japan, and he's specifically playing which regiment was it? Because Shiny was asking who you're playing.
Oh, well, in Bolt Action, I wanted to give my nephew first dibs on which army he was going to play, and he flat out, not even hesitated, said American. And my buddy decided he was going to play the Russians and also join my nephew in playing American. So that meant that I was royally fucked, because that meant I had to play the Axis. So I have both Germans and Japanese.
Yeah, and that's the game where a lot of the people who paint those minis specifically painted as the German army, not the other guys.
No, and as a matter of fact, the only thing on mine is I have two different ones. I have my Panzer Grenadiers,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have the German here winter armies. And a friend of mine printed off a bunch of helmets with the scarves across the face to make it look like the vampires from Hellsing Ultimate.
Ooh.
Yes, so all of my winter guys have the helmets on them. But my German Grenadiers all have like the steampunk mask and Stahlhelm helmet on them that makes them look kind of like Wolfenstein. But
See,
there is...
If I was ever going to make a German army, I would have to make them look like Wolfenstein, so I would not feel weird painting Germans from World War II.
Well, the ones I got, they look like... you ever remember the movie The Rocketeer?
Yes. So,
Okay.
Shiny, because this is one of the reasons I quickly had him say what his army was. I knew where that conversation was going. There's a big difference between the German army and the funny mustache guy. Yeah, I was gonna say funny mustache because Twitch is weird on that too.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not realize that. My bad, Twitch. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Nutty Boys. Let's go with that. The Nutty Boys.
That's why I say the funny mustache guys.
Oh, funny. You know what? Yeah. The Goose Steppers, if you will.
Yeah.
Fist the Hugo Boss. Okay. Sorry. Yes. Because I would prefer it to be based off of what I love. Like I love villains. I will always love villains. I have the tattoos of Cobra and Decepticons on me, for heaven's sakes.
To be fair, depending on the version of Decepticons, they're not really bad guys. They're just antagonists.
Yeah, but I mean, they're pretty fucking brutal antagonists.
If we're gonna use a the problem is we'd have to go into we'd have to the art school funkies.
Oh God, no. But the thing was, what I was getting to is that I don't mind playing the Germans, but I told myself, if I'm going to play the Germans, I'm going to play the Germans and paint them from Hellsing Ultimate, Wolfenstein, and Hellboy.
Yeah, you have to make them the more super obvious fictitious villain type when you're playing flunkies. Is what you meant, the article flunkies. Yeah, that actually makes more sense. When you're that's the problem with bolt action. The funny thing is about bolt action versus 40k. Bolt action, they kick you out if your Germans look like that. They're like, yeah, there's a difference between being historically accurate and being an asshole.
Exactly. Now, I use little black cross with the white on it. I use that because
that's the German army symbol, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you see that everywhere in any World War II game now.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? I'm going to do that because I think that is a cool emblem. And I swore to my father, whose grandparents were Jewish. I promised and swore to my father I would never do that emblem or the lightning bolt. I would never do those emblems. I swore that to him, and I intend to, by God, keep that oath.
That's why I said, at least with Death's Head's army, his version of the German army, you can get close without painting that symbol.
I mean, yeah,
really, Shiny? You had to go after PewDiePie? I mean, you're not wrong. Holy shit, girl.
Oh,
God.
But yeah, so if you ever saw my armies, I even have my own camo scheme of blacks with grays, various shades of grays as the camo striping, with one solid red stripe going down the middle. And I've had so many people look at it and go, dude, that is actually pretty fucking cool looking.
That's why I say when it comes to bolt action, I know at bolt action events, if you have your Germans painted up historically accurate, you will get kicked out.
Now, from what I understood, yes.
Yeah.
Which
is hilarious because of how many people have painted up Kriegsmen or Guardsmen that way and don't get kicked out.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the whole thing, is that I don't think people should, like, if you're doing it just to be spiteful, then yeah, fuck you. But if you're doing it because you're like so many others who believe that, yes, they were evil, we can't forget that evil. We can't forget that, because if we forget it, then we'll be doomed to repeat that kind of shit going on.
The problem is the kind of people who want to paint that paint scheme are not the kind of people who think that way.
That should paint that paint scheme.
Yeah. They're not the people who should be painting that paint scheme. That is the problem. I would agree with you on that. The problem is the people who want to paint that paint scheme either are dickish trolls or say some really fucked up shit.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, that's what I love about this, though.
That's why I'm trying to keep it from going there, Shiny. Because I can tell with some of your comments.
Oh, am I being wrong? Am I being rude or something?
No, I try and not bring up politics unless I have to on here.
Oh, well, like...
But that's why I kept that.
No, let me try this then.
You are fine. Both of you are fine. As far as I can tell,
well, aside from that, every other army that I've been working on, I try to be as historically accurate as possible. Like, for my nephew's Airborne, I try to make them look like how they did in Band of Brothers and some of the old photos that my great uncle had. And like for the Japanese, I'm trying to be historically accurate with them. Germans, no. I do all sorts of, I do my different shades of gray. But yeah, that's about it.
All right. Do we paint this Gabo up like Barry, or do we paint this up more like the artwork for her? Just realized it took me almost 40 minutes to do this. But yeah, that's kind of the thing with the Japanese army versus the German army. I think the Japanese army, I don't remember if they have any specific symbols that you shouldn't paint, but yeah, it's a little bit... And Shiny just said vote. So I don't know if you are watching stream, Nost.
Unfortunately, no, because I can't have both things running at the same time. Otherwise, it crashes me.
Ah.
I have old phone. Bear with me, everyone. I mean, I can try. Give me a sec. You know what? Let me finish this lower half up on this one, and I'll...
Well, the vote's going to go for 3 minutes. I don't know if Lurka is still in the chat. So I'm going to... But Barry is the little gobbo that is sitting... when you do look. Barry is the little gobbo sitting next to me. And the art, I will have to pull up a picture of the art when we get to that point.
Okay.
Why is everything so off? There we go. I would rather the keyboard be off. That's part of my lunch.
Alright.
If you can get it without crashing. Because then I can hit vote.
Oh, the little gobbo right next to you, huh?
Yeah. That is Barry the Warlock gobbo.
Oh, that's an adorable gobbo, though.
Yeah. So, I'm debating if we want to paint this witch up as her, or if I pull up the artwork that she's based off of, and we painted similar color schemes. Because the outfit that she's wearing in the picture is more of like a blue dress. Tentacles are green or purple.
Thank you, Nost.
Gave her a New Yorker, like, New England accent for a second there. It's like, thank you, Nost.
I mean, I voted. I was like, nah, definitely going to be going with the berry. It's adorable gobble.
The fact that it literally just immediately all 4 viewers just went poof across the screen, I'm like, yeah, this is kind of a dumb vote. But it's up there for 3 minutes, so if we get a raid mysteriously pop in. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to have to bring up another berry so I can have her shirt and pants easier to see. But to be fair, I've painted technically Shiny's Gobbo a couple of times now, so it's kind of funny that I've now got 2 Gobbos that I can use as like themes. Take your time, Shiny. Why is this room so fucking hot? It's the middle of fucking fall.
I will do that. I'm having someone asking to call me, a friend of mine, so I'll be back though. I do promise that.
Somebody actually voted like the art. I'm like, who voted? Who voted for the art?
Who the fuck would vote for the art?
No, I get it.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Why is it so hot in here? Listen, you're probably gonna win the vote there, Barry. I just thought it was kind of funny that randomly somebody popped in and put like the art. Which does mean we're going to use the darker orc skin. Here, I'm going to still have to bring up a picture of Barry. Oh no, who would have guessed that Barry would have won? So she's got like a Gravelord gray going on. I'm not sure how I'm going to do those sleeves. We might just have to do gray for the sleeves and purple for the pants. Dominic. Sorry, I saw something I got to comment on. God damn it, somebody. Alright, so the green hair is going to be the interesting bit. The eyes I'm not sure about just yet. Her shoes are just going to be black. There's no ifs, ands, or buts there. I think what we'll do is for this little skirt thing, we'll do it the same as the top and the sleeves. But the pants are going to be purple. Skin tone is, let's see here. The hair is going to be easy. The hair is the easiest thing on her. Tentacles are also going to be stupidly easy because we'll do a different skin tone. We'll do a different purple for them. 3 different people just messaged me. Okay. So let's see here. If we're going to do it, I believe the closest we have to the correct green for her skin. Let's not do Druki. I believe for her pants, the best purple is going to be probably Mago purple. Yeah, Mago's purple. Although she's got like a weird plaid thing going on, so I don't know. Does she have anything that's going to need dark wood? I don't think so, but we'll keep it out. Brave Lord Great. Welcome back, Shiny. Well, hello, Shiny. That's what I should say. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do those weird sleeves she's got. I think it'll be this, but thinned. Maybe. She's got like a darker top. That hair is gonna be the easiest thing because the hair is just literally. Tesseract glow. Hey, Shiny, you're muted.
Because I wasn't talking.
Oh. Well, thank goodness I had a thank goodness you're not looking in a mirror or anything, because I just realized I had your thing already set up. All right, let's see here. Her top is easy. Her hair is easy. I think the hat's just going to be a black hat with... Or do we do it purple like her pants? What do you think? Or do we do a Corvus black or something for her hat? Actually, Corvus black should be the cauldron. Okay, that's an interesting one. So, Shiny. Which Spider-Man do you think had it worse? Tobey, Andrew, or Tom? Because technically... See, this is kind of the problem. It's kind of a toss-up between Andrew and Tom. Although technically No Way Home kind of made Tobey equal to that. So it's kind of hard to say. Because Tobey, by the end of it, could pretty much have retired, or if they had had a Miles Morales character, probably would have passed it on to a Miles Morales character. Andrew, we didn't get to see his... The fuck did I just see out of the side of my eye, Shiny? It looked suspicious for a second there. Andrew, we didn't get to see him go through his... We didn't get to see him go through his worst phase. Because the problem is the movie that was supposed to happen didn't get made. To be fair, that's every every Spider-Man who falls in love with Gwen Stacy first usually has that happen. But yeah, to be fair, he is kind of the only one who got to Yeah, see, that's why I said it's kind of a toss-up between Tom and Anders. What do you think, Shiny? Or are you not really interested in Marvel? Because I can't hear you. I think something broke because her head, the way it went, just went meh. To be fair, he's not. That's a hard one. So that's well, Tom also his entire universe gets reset to where he's the only one, and a few other people who know. Basically, Tom goes from having the entire world know who he is to everybody forgetting who he is, but still has everything kind of the same. So I don't know. Because that's the problem, is No Way Home kind of made them all sort of equal, because... How does the Gardevoir make you uncomfortable, Lurka?
It's because it's the Majin version, that's why.
Sounded a little feisty there, hun.
Yeah, because technically this is Android 21.
Fair enough.
So...
She just wants
Lurka doesn't want to get his ass eaten. That's all there is to it.
Okay. I got sidetracked. I was trying to figure out which orc skin I was going to use. Do I want to use the contrast, or do I want to use the speed paint, or do I want to do my classic method? Because we're trying to make it look...
Contrast.
Yeah, because I was about to say, we're trying to make it look close to her, and I think contrast might be the closest. If we were just going for a generic Gabo, I would say either my classic style or speed paint. Alright, and then she's got purple eyes? Yeah, she's got like dark purple eyes. To be fair, this is also going to show me how I'm going to paint the version for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was kind of interesting getting a Nost visit.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, me, you, and him could
With
all...
him carrying... Yeah. I like how you reacted to the thing, how, like, I'm like, oh, it's the dude that carries around the massive anaconda.
To be fair, it's like I can only respond in certain ways to that. It's like, you're not wrong. The dude showed it off in a place where it's okay to show it off. It's like, yeah. You indeed, sir, have some bragging moments.
Well, to be fair, mine was bigger than his, so...
I love when girls can say that.
And only trans girls can say that.
I know.
But I'm not a generic Gobo, I am very mofo warlock that the demon queen respect my name business.
But I'm not a generic gobble. I am Barry, motherfucker.
Whoop.
We're like that, the demon queen.
Woo.
I didn't see anything.
You didn't need to.
I had a feeling something broke, so I'm just like, I'm just gonna act dumb with that laugh. But I was I was quoting what Barry just said, in case you didn't hear it, and it was hilarious. It's like, but I am not generic gobble. I am Barry, motherfucker, motherfucking warlock. That the demon queen respect my name, bitches. To be fair, I introduce her with a meme. Of course, she is going to be snarky. It's like I had to introduce her with the "I've come to bargain" meme.
Yeah, and to be fair, like the fact that I'm the first fucker to catch that reference.
Oh, I sent that video to a few people to one or two people to see how they reacted to it, and they all kind of laughed. So I'm like, okay, fine, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, and like you notice how I didn't laugh. I'm like, nice Doctor Strange reference.
Yeah.
The only good movie that fucker will ever be in. Because like it's really hard to fuck up Doctor Strange. Let's be real.
It's not hard to fuck up Doctor Strange. It's more how weird are you gonna get with Doctor Strange? Because he can get weird, and the fact that they actually went with the whole Ultimate Stranger, whatever he is, where he gets the powers of the Grimoire.
Yeah, well, the most normal out of all of them.
Well, to be fair, I was hoping we were going to get Superior Strange from the What If series popping up. Hit yourself. Oh, honey. But yeah, Lurka, to answer your question, I think it's kind of a toss-up between Andrew or Tom. To be fair, that's kind of Spider-Man's problem, is he's never allowed to be happy. Hence the fact Spider-Verse kind of acknowledges that. Even though technically Miles is like the first to break the mold, if I remember right in the comics. Well, the whole thing with Spider-Man is consistently, throughout the comics, whenever he's allowed to have something happy happen to him, usually within like a few issues, it's reset or it's taken away from him, or he has to remove somebody's memory, or he has to do something that basically takes his happiness away. Only in the timelines where he has a daughter and she takes over for him. Oh, I didn't realize what that was. Okay, we're going to cover that purple up with some gray. Because this is her skirt thing at the front. I didn't realize that. In fact, that is it too. Damn it. But yeah, I think, yeah, unless he's allowed to have Mayday, for the most part, Spider-Man's not allowed to have happy endings. And I think even in the comics where he does have Mayday, usually he still ends up having a shitty ending. It's just Mayday takes over and she has a better life because of him. You got any comments on this, Shani, or are you just,
It's so big.
Did I put that on Discord? Because the funny thing is, that is also a donation sound, and I need to change that. So, I think that might have been the sound on the... That was on Discord. So, on Discord, I have... Listen here, you little shit. Listen. I can't do anything about it until we do a Blue Twitch stream, but you will get punished. Listen here, you little brat. The fact that I'm having to pick up your little PNG model and threatening it. Here, I'm gonna put you right here. Look down and watch you. I really need to get another, like, non... No! Not shiny! I need to get a better, light. I need to get a nice middle gray between Graveyard Gray and Administratum. But for the witchy outfit for Barry, it kind of fits. Oh, you're back. Okay. Alright, do we do the hat the same color, or do we do it black? Actually, what we should do is the bands with one with Gravelord Gray, and then the hat with, like, a darker black. So that's kind of a multi-tone thing going on. So Lurka, here on Twitch, that sound is for a very specific donation level. For a very specific amount of bits or donation. To trigger that, it's a lot. Which is why it's the demon girl from League of Legends going, "It's so big." Because that's where that's from. Thank you. Yeah, I just realized Barry doesn't really have any jewelry on her. Her hat is going to be a mixture of Abaddon. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to put gold on her hat so it kind of stands out a little bit. Yeah, we'll do the shinier black for her hat and her shoes, and then we'll do Corvus black for the cauldron. You're not muted. I didn't mute you. Yeah, Shiny, you're not muted. In fact, your volume's like almost maxed. I think something might be up with your microphone, hun. Like, I can show you the screen. You are not muted. Shiny, if you can see my screen, you're not muted. Why the fuck are there two? Yeah, I think... Yeah, Shiny, I think something is messing with your VR headset and your microphone. Or Discord. Hmm? I heard you.
Curious.
Well, I hear you now. And Nos might be back in a minute. But yeah, if you've seen some of Nost's painting, it's like that would be a fun three-way mini painting stream.
I think it was because I was muted in VRC.
Weird. Okay. I don't know why that would affect it, but okay. I need to be careful touching her hair because her hair actually needs to be white so that the paint that we're putting on works better. And I feel like I'm losing my voice for some random reason. But yeah, what do you think? Putting a little bit of gold on the hat just so it kind of pops out. Even though Barry doesn't actually have any. She's got like silver. You okay?
Yeah, apparently my headset mic gave out, so I had to switch to my
Ah,
thing. Yeah.
weird. Why are things so stuffy? Ugh.
Well, now you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I need to make sure I can hear myself over stream.
Well, if I can hear you, stream can hear you. Because your Discord figure is popping up, which means you're getting picked up.
Mm.
Weird.
Mic check 1 2. Okay, it's working apparently.
I know, that was weird. Because, yeah, on my end, you were all fine. Yeah, we're just going to do a little bit of gold so her outfit pops just a little bit more because she has such a basic outfit.
Nami.
Yes. Should I minimize you?
Does this avatar look familiar? Or this character?
It's... I can't see it. 1 second, let me switch over to Discord so I can see. That looks... Why does that look familiar?
Unless it got nuked again.
It's possible. No.
And again, blame the kids.
It's not really the kids. It's blame the fact that they moved to... They added that Android one, which nuked a lot of stuff. The mobile version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't have it anymore.
No.
Unless it got privated, which is entirely possible.
Yeah, it's probably more likely, which means you might have to do like what I was going to do to get the Guardy back. Which is that site where I found that one that looks free.
BRB.
Okay. There we go. For some reason my throat and everything just felt tight and warm. Oh, shit. think somebody is playing in the bathtub next to me because I can hear some stuff going on. So if it's picking up, it's the cats, I think. So far looking good. Need to get my dark leather out. Ugh. See, like I said, her hair is going to be like the fastest thing to paint because it's one coat of this stuff. Oh, that's what it is. Sorry for that disgusting sound. What is that? Well, hello, Pink Moon Headline. Sorry for that weird sound you probably came in on, but thank you for the follow. Technically, we have a friend of ours doing their own little stuff over here, and that's their PNG avatar right here in front of me. And this is Barry the Gabo, aka our chat warlock, as we'll call her. Aw, well, hello there. Okay, we're gonna need regular leather for the belt. Although, what color is her belt? Yeah, we could use Gravelord again. Actually, we could use Abaddon again. Keep it consistent. Welcome back, Nost.
Thank you.
So obviously, making it look like Barry won.
Yay.
But we're taking some liberties with the outfit because her outfit does look a little different.
Okay.
You
Why
okay?
is what's up with shiny screen? Why does it look so dark?
They stepped away,
Okay.
so they should be back pretty soon.
Okie doke.
I have been pushing it off, Lurka. I really want to watch it, but at the same time, I don't know how I feel about. It's like I don't really want the Guardians of the Galaxy to end, or at least the original group, because we've now got we're now back to the point where it's the proper. It's technically the proper team now for the Guardians of the Galaxy. I figured they'd be right back. Thank you. Thank you, Pink Poon. But, yeah. I do like that we got... Yeah. It's kind of... We've gotten so used to having the original team, it's kind of hard to say goodbye to that team. To be fair, we're not losing Star-Lord because he's going to be back eventually. Rocket is too popular. Rocket and Groot are too popular characters. They're not going to just let those two go away. I'm pretty sure it's just Drax and Gamora at this point who aren't coming back proper. Yeah, Shiny is got their headset. Well, this is Shiny down here, little Gabo next to Nost. But Shiny's also doing their own stream stuff. Alright, since her hair is green, is normally the green I would paint, and her pants are purple, I think we need to do the tentacles blue. What do you think, Nost?
I think that sounds pretty good.
Alright, now do we do High Lord blue with on the lighter bits, a lighter blue, which there's only one that's actually got like an underbelly thing. The rest are just, oh wait, no, there's two. 3, 4. Okay, there's enough of them that we need to have a two-tone thing going on. So what we do, High Lord with a Lorthan blue undercoat, so it's like a lighter, soft belly area. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'm going to paint the cauldron with Corvus black. So that looks more like a stone kind of thing going on. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to do the smoke around it with. So how's your bolt action army go? How's your bolt action stuff going right now?
I realize that I am missing one model, and I did the clothing and then part of the camo for my tank. Sorry, brain.
Is that right? Yeah, I'm hoping I'm not getting sick. Everything feels warm and stuffy right now. Welcome back, Shiny. Your nephew says hi. Who's making the kissing sounds? So yeah, I still can't remember the name of that game. I know it's made by One Page Rules, but that might be the name of the game too. Lost?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm just, like I said, I'm just getting dead tired.
It's alright, man. Like I said, I can't remember the exact name of the game. I do know for a fact it's a Warhammer. It's, you can tell what it is it's like D&D and Pathfinder, where somebody had the brilliant idea to go, hey, let's just make our own thing and make it as close to legally, as close as we can legally without getting in trouble. Because they have, it's not called the Imperium, it's called like Empire or something like that. They have something that looks vaguely like the Necrons. Are you done with the window capture, Shiny? Gonna be safe and sorry and minimize it for now. But yeah, I think the only thing they don't really have in that game there you are. Yeah, I think the only thing they don't really have in that specific game is a proxy for orcs, weirdly. But they have rules for something like the orcs in that game. They just don't have orcs, they have themselves. Okay, I need to mix this up because it's a little... So yeah, it's a game I will eventually check out. Ah, you are still streaming. Okay. Oh, if I had been clever, I would have tried to make these look like the Day of the Tentacles. There's a reference.
Oh, that's neat. Alas, I think I'm gonna.
You've been kind of sounding like it, hon. So go ahead.
Well, I hope you all have a wonderful evening.
We will be painting again on Wednesday if you'd like to join us for that. If not, we are... I don't know if we're going to do the Blue Twitch stream tomorrow. But we are definitely going to do it Thursday.
All right, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Later.
So,
Ah, welcome back.
ye-
You've been quiet. That's why I couldn't tell if you were back or not.
Nami,
Mm-hmm.
the absolute mad lad of a nephew, followed you.
I saw, and I thanked him.
Yeah. Yeah, and he told me to. Well, he didn't tell me to tell you, but he was really impressed. Called you a professional painter. To be fair, he says the same thing about me, and I'm like,
But to say the funny thing is, you can show him proof of my painting.
well, I can, but I can't.
Ah, never mind.
Usually he's got a little shadow that is like glued to his hip, so I don't want to bring out, the thing.
Yeah, you can't really bring that one out. I should have. I need to paint you something safe for work.
A dice goblin by Twin Goddess.
I don't actually know if I have that model. The funny thing is, I have painted one of those, but I don't think I have the STLs for it.
Do you have the STL for?
I could. Well, I could have painted the druid for you,
I'm
but
trying to remember one you painted recently that I wanted.
I don't have Twin Goddess's Tribe or Patreon, so that's why whenever you've sent them, I've always sent you a copy.
Okay, so trying to remember the name of the model. You know the Bat Bomb Gobbo?
Yeah, that's Jiggly Sticks.
So, do you have the fishing one?
I do not. But that is a model I would be willing to buy. So, let me think about it. I might put that on my list for soon. Especially if Thursday... I'm not looking forward to the one on Thursday, because Thursday might be the one that screws me over, but we'll see.
Well then, Nami, if you need to just outright buy the print, I know a guy.
But do you have somebody who has the file already?
No, they have a one that you can buy off their shop and then they'll mail it to you.
Oh yeah, I could always do that, but I have a printer, which means it's a little bit faster. There's a few models where I know the artist only prints them, and I would buy those, but yeah, if I have a printer, I'm going to print them myself.
Oh, there's one that I think you'll like.
Hmm.
It's a digital dark model.
Which I am... Go ahead. Because I probably already have it or have painted it.
The Gardevoir.
Did they do a Gardevoir?
That voice crack, jeez, beat.
Yeah, I was about to say, did they do a Gardevoir? I don't remember them doing one. I will have to look because I have permission. I have permission to sell those ones.
Yeah.
Those are like one of the only ones I have permission to sell at the moment.
I'm trying to think if there's some kind of Pokemon reference you can make to, kind of this, but not just a goblin.
Yeah, I could. Well, there's a lot of stuff. Trust me, me and you could talk after stream, and I could literally just be like, "Here's my list of things I could print for you and paint."
We're gonna go say hi to one of my friends.
Alright, I think we're getting close to being done with her. So I'm just letting some paint dry, and then I gotta figure out how we're gonna paint the smoke, unless I leave it like this and I just dry brush on some white.
Alrighty.
You too, it's about time for me. Take your time, hon. See you later. And get a good rest. Your nephew.
Yep. Have a good night.
Like I said, as a proxy, this is pretty damn close to Barry. Just to keep everything consistent, so I'm going to paint the knife gold, even though it should be metal.
Oh, I'm a little surprised to see you here. Oh, I actually have an avatar for you. Hang on.
What do you think, Lurka?
Did I give you this yet?
Streaming, by the way.
I can minimize the screen if you need to.
Yeah, Nami. Minimize the screen, please.
Alright, there you go.
Did I give you this one yet?
No, you didn't.
I do need help finding a model, and I will talk about that later.
United States of Small Ash.
Next time
You don't have any
Nami,
money.
I'll introduce you to this guy. He's kind of my avatar broker.
Well, I have it. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find the fully loaded version of it.
Mm.
That goat girl that the goat demon I use.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find
Yoink.
a version of it that's got Go-Go Loco
So,
and other functions.
what?
They're joking.
Don't do that.
But we got
They
the
didn't
alert.
actually call it, I see.
Yeah.
There are very few things in this game that legitimately bother me, yet that is one of them. Please do not
You do the
that.
same thing.
When?
Around the time when I first met you, you took some of my avatars. When I was trying to give those avatars to someone else.
Well, I hear Skull.
Well, I have that avatar with the deliberate purpose of giving it to Mew.
Streaming.
I don't want this avatar getting banned.
I can jump off the
Alright,
screen.
all you need to do is tell me to gatekeep it.
Do you want me just to leave your stream for a second, Shiny?
Ask next time, and I'd be happy to give it
no,
to you.
just
Now I'm
Fine,
like
fine.
semi pissed off.
hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. I can fix this. Hold on.
Well, I just meant so I can, just because it sounded like they were arguing. I just want to make sure. I mean, they are both good rappers, Lurka. Hmm?
Mute me.
Alright, I think we should be good. But yeah, let's see here. I mean, we could start... If I had...
Hello. How you doing?
See, I didn't mute the stream, it just muted her. Okay. I think the only thing we gotta figure out is what we're gonna do base-wise. I don't really have a blue wash. Oh wait, no I do. I was like, I don't have a blue wash. Literally, I have a blue wash to use on Dead Skin. I can agree on that. 50 Cent definitely. Eminem is... depends on the era of him. Well, I hear you now.
We're good, by the way.
I already unmuted everything because I had to leave the stream just because they started talking. I could still hear them.
Ah.
Yep. Actually, I think Skull's funny enough, the one who gave me the goat demon girl. But the problem is, I need the version that's got Go-Go Loco. Well, actually, it's got good Go-Go Loco. What it needs is some other functions. And outfits.
A certain somebody wants you help with something on Discord.
Unfortunately, I can't see you, Ravi.
I know, but what I'm trying to tell you is Nami wants to tell you something.
It's the avatar called Phoebe. I just need to see if there's a version that comes with like different outfits or anything like that. It's the goat demon.
See if you can keep your eye out for a not safe for work Phoebe.
Phoebe? Or yeah, Phoebe.
Like the one you gave him.
The goat demon girl.
The goat demon girl.
I was looking.
Fucking love these guys. They're hilarious.
I have been looking. I looked all for a while yesterday at all the usual places where it would have it, and just nothing popped up. So I think it might be like a special edition of somebody else's outfit. All right, now I think we can say she is done. So the question comes down to. The funny thing is, I could print you one, Lurka. I just don't have a printer that could print you one big enough. I could paint you like a letter opener sized one. Now the question is, now that we have finished our little gobbo here, at least the version that I'm willing, well, meh. The question comes down, do we want to go join Shiny on Discord, not Discord, on VR chat, or do we want to go watch some ghost videos? On VR chat, or do we want to go watch some ghost videos? Well, you're feedbacking into me, Shiny, funny enough. Feedbacking into me, Shiny, funny enough. No! Alright.
perhaps, as some have posited, was it merely a malfunction or glitch? Let me know where you land on this
That
one.
was
Comments
weird.
down below.
What the hell was that? My
In
mic
July
just
2021, the
stopped
Bigfoot
working.
debate was reignited with fresh fervour.
Everything
An
better?
individual named Eddie V brought forth footage that he believes may show the legendary creature, often referred to as Bigfoot, in a rather unusual scenario, carrying what seems to be a baby Sasquatch across a river. Eddie V shared this intriguing video with the Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organisation, which subsequently
That was weird.
showcased it on their YouTube channel. The origin of the video traces back to Eddie's cousin, who was kayaking down the Cass River in Michigan when he stumbled upon an extraordinary sight. Take a look.
Okay, can I hear myself still?
As he paddled along,
I'm gonna bump that down.
Some speculate that the figure could be the famed Bigfoot, with the smaller creature being a juvenile Sasquatch.
Okay, that was really weird.
There are voices of skepticism suggesting the figure might just be found in fishing gear.
It's probably something stupid like that.
Fishing enthusiasts. The Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organisation took the initiative to provide a clear view of the mysterious sighting by zooming into the footage and sharing a still image with their audience. The image has garnered mixed reactions. Some remain skeptical, while others feel the footage might finally offer some tangible proof of the elusive creature's existence.
Looks like a guy in a costume
As
or
with many
fishing
such
gear.
sightings, the truth remains cloaked in mystery. Yet, one thing's clear, the debate around the existence of Bigfoot has been stoked once again, with enthusiasts and skeptics alike poring over the footage in search of answers. An intriguing photo has been shared on the Facebook page Ghosts of London, prompting heated debates among its followers. The image was submitted by a member who explained the circumstances leading up to the unexpected catch. The snapshot was taken at her friend Brenna's house while soaking in the hot tub. As the group of girls posed, the camera captured an unexpected addition.
She moved when she took the picture, so there's a ghost image of her when she
Photo
moved.
displays the girls enjoying their time, but what grabs attention is the unexplained orange-hued figure that appears to the right.
That was so
The figure,
weird. I don't know
distinctly
why it
humanoid in
did
shape
that.
with discernible facial features is transparent and rather nebulous, making it hard to identify any detailed characteristics. While some users speculated that this could be a case of double exposure,
It's double exposure.
photographic phenomenon, especially with older cameras, this theory was quickly challenged. Some followers pointed out the discrepancies between the main subjects and the mysterious figure, such as the different facial structures, absence of hair. and
How can you
very
tell there are
different
different facial
angles.
structures?
Moreover, certain enthusiasts even commented that the figure appeared to be smoking a cigarette.
How the fuck can you
Whether
see
it's a
that?
spirit or a mere camera malfunction, the image from Brenner's hot tub session has undoubtedly added fuel to the age-old debate. Do ghosts truly exist, or are they just tricks of light and shadow? In a recent submission to our subreddit, a security worker going by the username NickT16 has shared footage that's both intriguing and unsettling. Captured at a property in Daytona Beach, Florida, the clip provides viewers with a puzzling visual to mull over. The OP, a security professional, mentions that the location where he works has gained some notoriety for unexplained events and phenomena. As a result of his personal experiences and the tales surrounding the place, he developed the habit of filming his rounds, hoping to perhaps capture evidence of the odd occurrences. In the video, viewers are taken through the dimly lit corridors of the property, recorded during one of his nightly patrols. Before long, he begins to hear some strange sounds. Soon, the camera catches this. Watching that again, a shadowy figure emerges in the distance, moving from right to left. The OP insists he didn't witness this movement firsthand and only noticed the mysterious entity after reviewing his footage. What's more intriguing is the fact that this was captured after operational hours when the building was supposedly vacant. The footage has since ignited discussions and theories among viewers. Many suggest it's evidence of paranormal activity, especially given the property's reputation for unexplained events. Others, however, lean towards a more tangible explanation, speculating that the figure might have been an intruder. As debate continues, one can only wonder, is this a simple case of an overlooked human presence or a glimpse into the mysterious beyond? Only time and perhaps more footage will tell. On October 14, 2023, a rather extraordinary sight was captured over the San Mateo Bridge in the Bay Area near San Francisco. Will Manitas, a data analyst, was on a departing passenger plane when he witnessed another aircraft that seemed to be hovering motionless in the sky. Take a look.
Here's the thing.
Appear to be moving forward. Instead, it looks as though it's trapped in a freeze frame in mid-air.
Look at the water.
Manitas' recording of the puzzling event was quickly uploaded to the popular social media platform X. The video took the internet by storm, gaining massive traction with thousands of shares and comments pouring in. As viewers tried to grapple with the uncanny sight, many surmised it might be evidence of a glitch in the Matrix, bolstering theories that our reality is perhaps nothing more than a complex simulation. However, as discussions around the video reached a crescendo, several astute observers provided a more grounded explanation. They pointed to a well-known optical illusion, parallax, as the most likely culprit.
It could be parallax too,
refers to the
but
apparent displacement or shift in the position of an object
there's
when
no
viewed
shadow.
from two different vantage points, not in alignment with the said object. In the context of the video, the relative motion of Manitas' plane and the plane in the video, combined with the viewing angle, most likely created the illusion.
Thank you for the hydrate, Rajanka.
Stationary.
Oh, that's where my
The idea
brush
that
went.
glitch in the Matrix can be a captivating thought. The parallax explanation
I was trying to find this brush I forgot I had in my hair.
ways in which our perception of the world can sometimes play tricks on us.
Oh yeah, I meant to get caught up on that because I watched it a while back but never finished it.
Eerie revelation on our subreddit user John Holistic shared a sequence of photos that left the online community both intrigued and unsettled. The OP unveiled two images taken in quick succession of himself and his daughter, seemingly ordinary at first glance. However, the peculiarity arises when one contrasts the first photo with the second. The initial shot is a typical father-daughter moment, with nothing out of the ordinary. However, the subsequent image, taken just a split second later, reveals a transparent form hovering
So
ominously
my hair is
over
long
the
enough that I
shoulder.
was using it.
Even upon closer inspection, the shadowy figure distinctly betrays
Because my hair is always in a ponytail, I put it in the ponytail just to hold it while I was cleaning another brush. Forgot to pull it out and it just fell out of my hair when I leaned over.
His daughter were the sole occupants of the house at the time, and the window shades were shut, ruling out any potential external light play. The house itself, belonging to the child's grandmother, has been no stranger to unexplained. Residents have reported disconcerting experiences such as personal items mysteriously moving locations and chilling whispers that eerily call out their full names, particularly when ascending the stairs. While the house's history isn't steeped in any known tragedies, these recurrent anomalies leave one wondering about any concealed past events. 4 years have elapsed since the perplexing photos were captured. While the whispers and the disappearing objects persist, no other photographic evidence of the spectral presence has been reported. Even a team of paranormal investigators called upon to demystify the occurrences left with more questions than answers.
Somebody moved behind him and he didn't notice. Probably the wife.
Before we take a look at an unsettling photograph captured in Colorado, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be notified every time we drop our creepy, mysterious videos. In 2020, amidst the backdrop of the pandemic, a visit to the ghost town of St. Elmo in Colorado turned into an unexpectedly chilling experience for Redditor Bebo Baggins. As they wandered through the silent streets of this once bustling town, a routine snap of some photographs left a haunting memory that continues to linger. St. Elmo, nestled amidst the picturesque Colorado landscape, stands as a mute witness to a bygone era. Once alive with the hustle and bustle of miners and traders, today it stands still, echoing tales of its former residents. It's not just the physical ruins of the town that attract visitors, but also the ghostly tales that have woven themselves into the very fabric of St. Elmo. Prominent among these tales is that of Annabelle Dirty Annie Stark. Legend speaks of her spectral figure wandering the streets, a shotgun ever present, reminiscent of her living days when she patrolled her town with vigilance. It was in this town, with its history laden with stories of hauntings, that Bebo Baggins experienced the inexplicable. While the day's tour seemed uneventful, a retrospective look at the photos unveiled a bone-chilling sight. One image reveals a pale face, eerily gazing down from an upstairs window.
Okay, either they have something in there or somebody posed for the picture.
And the narrative of this specific room adds to the mystery. Stories abound of a domineering mother from times past who, in an attempt to shield her children from the miners, confined them in this very room. Was this spectral face the visage of one of the children, or the ever-watchful mother still guarding her domain from unwelcome intruders? The Redditor's unsettling experience found resonance with many. Commenters on the post recollected their visits to St. Elmo, where they too felt an omnipresent gaze, as if the town's former residents were still watching, ever vigilant. Given the tales that surround Annabelle Stark and the experiences of visitors like Bebo Baggins, one can't help but wonder, is St. Elmo truly one of Colorado's most haunted towns? The captured image for many seems to tilt the balance in favor of this belief, adding yet another chapter to the town's eerie legend.
We are launching a brand new second
Blah 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 blah.
political assassination in Sweden is a tale of Hollywood's darkest mystery, the dark legend that has etched the American South. Now, as that little montage said, it's going to be true crime, it's going to be paranormal mysteries, it's going to be some unsolved crimes as well. So, subscribe to the new channel, turn on channel notifications, and we can't wait for you to see it. Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. In case you haven't heard the news, we've launched a brand new second channel.
Yeah, I don't care. We're gonna watch the second video. Alright.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slack Hand.
Sorry, most of those were just, that last couple were dumb there.
Now, so hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content, just like this.
This creepy footage was shared on X by user Khaled. According
You mean
to them,
Twitter.
the car was being towed out of a ravine along Old Gombak Road, heading towards Genting Sempah in Malaysia. While there's no information on how the car got there in the first place, the beginning of the video shows the vehicle deeply embedded in the dense jungle foliage. The footage then shows the car being towed out of the ravine. That's when the camera captures something truly chilling. Watch. Watching that again, it appears as though a skeletal hand releases something from its grasp, then retracts back into the car. were several websites picking up the story, and as usual, viewers attempted to explain the bizarre sighting. One in particular inquired if the location had any gibbons, as the long, slender arm bore a striking
Could be a
resemblance to
monkey,
that
could
of a
be any
primate.
number of dumb things. But yeah,
Another viewer
that's an
posited
interesting
that
one.
the ham could belong to someone inside the car assisting with the towing process to guarantee its success. However, as of now, a concrete explanation remains elusive. So watch the clip one more time and let me know what you think this hand could actually be. While celebrating Samhain, pagan holiday synonymous with Halloween, Redditor Stella Solan B for a photo of their cauldron burning ritual incense. Though not typically sensitive to visual spiritual manifestations, they were taken aback by what appeared in the image. They don't perceive the presence as negative, but are seeking insights on the surprising figure evident in the photo. Samhain is an ancient Celtic festival that marks the end of the harvest season and the onset of winter. Celebrated from the evening of October 31st to the evening of November 1st, it was believed to be a time when the veil between the living and the dead was at its thinnest, allowing spirits to more easily cross into the world of the living. To ward off any malevolent entities and to honor deceased loved ones, the Celts would light bonfires and don costumes, often made of animal skins. As the centuries passed, Christian influence merged with these ancient customs, leading to the creation of All Hallows Eve, or Halloween. Modern Halloween festivities, such as wearing costumes and carving pumpkins, are echoes of these age-old traditions, showcasing how ancient beliefs can endure in contemporary celebrations.
Get to the fucking thing.
There's little denying that the smoky shape does indeed resemble a ghost. The head looks particularly haunting.
It's pareidolia.
Eye sockets gazing out from a bony, skull-like face. But perhaps the most unsettling detail is its right arm appears to be outstretched, as if reaching out to grasp something or someone. So what do you think? Is this just a very creepy example of pareidolia? Or is the veil between the living and the dead really at its thinnest around Halloween?
It's pareidolia.
Ago, we showed a video of someone being followed by a rather creepy man. The original clip was posted to TikTok by Anton Recourse, where it garnered many millions of views. Take a look.
Why are you following me? Not following you. This guy's been following me since this morning.
Even after the poster confronted the man on the train, it seems he continued to follow him. In these follow-up videos, we see more of the story as it unfolds. After the TikToker exited the train, the man lost sight of him, and he was able to return to his apartment.
Lost sight of me, and I went back home.
Over the next day, the mysterious man was seen again. This time, inside of the TikToker's building. Shaken, the TikToker hastily makes his way back to his apartment, ensuring the door is securely locked behind him. No sooner had he done so, a sudden, sharp knock resonates from the other side of the door.
See.
Sensing further danger, the TikToker calls the authorities. Soon after, the police show up and escort the man off the property.
And after
A few days later, the TikToker gets a call from the authorities. They notify him that, due to the man's clean criminal history and absence of any actual crimes committed, he was set free from their hold.
Yes, hello, Mr. Raga.
Yeah, hello.
So we proceed to arrest the individual who followed you to your home, but he has no criminal record and he has committed no offense. So I wanted to inform you that he has been released.
The video cuts off abruptly at this point, leaving those who watched it in suspense. Many viewers are left with a lingering unease, pondering on the possibility of the eerie man making a comeback.
See, now that's creepier.
The unresolved ending only heightens the mystery and concerns about the TikToker's safety.
To be fair, though, if the guy is still uploading videos, I would say he's probably fine.
A Redditor, Distinct Access 6429.
By the way, it's a paintbrush is what I was talking about, Lurka.
Paranormal skeptic shared a strange story from their father-in-law. While attempting to capture photographs of a hawk,
Oh yeah, no, that is...
using an iPhone, one of his pictures
Even if it's
was
faked, that is
revealed
terrifying.
was taken at nighttime. To add to this, a dark, unknown obstruction also appeared, blocking the view of the branches. According to the Redditor, this all happened in less than 1 minute. As you can see, the first photo seems completely normal. However, the next photo clearly shows a rather different scene. The sky now appears totally overcast and has a strange shadowy shape that appears to be looming down upon the camera. The uploader mentioned that the father-in-law only spotted the anomaly when he went back through the pictures, hoping to see if he had successfully captured the hawk in any of them. Whether the cause is paranormal or something else entirely, this is truly a strange event. What do you think the second photo shows? Could this be evidence of an elusive shadow entity? Additionally, how can one explain the rapid shift in weather conditions within just a few fleeting moments?
Because they're fucking with everybody and faked it.
While tales of ghosts and ghouls have long captivated our imaginations and stirred our deepest fears, the natural world, with its raw, unbridled force, often represents a realm of terror that rivals any supernatural story. The unpredictable fury of a tornado or the disorienting darkness of a dense forest at night can invoke a primal fear that resonates deep within our psyche. Nature, in its majestic beauty, also holds the power to remind us of our vulnerability and insignificance. In this clip, uploaded to Reddit by Flattened Bricks, we see nature showcasing its raw power in the form of a mini tornado, commonly referred to as a dust devil. Although this particular tornado is small compared to some of the colossal twisters that nature has unleashed over time, it serves as a potent reminder of their inherent force. Even this smaller version can lift debris from the ground, drawing it into a swirling vortex.
To be fair, it's boxes and cans, and I've seen stuff like this happen before, but yeah, it's
Here
creepy.
we see yet another example of nature's awesome power in this footage uploaded by user WorldHub9.
That actually is terrifying.
This time we see a phenomenon known as a cloudburst, a sudden and intense rainfall event. Cloudbursts can be dangerous as they can lead to flash flooding, especially in mountainous regions. Unlike typical rain showers that last for hours, cloudbursts are characterized by their short duration, often dumping large amounts of rain in just a few minutes. The term cloudburst is somewhat descriptive, suggesting the notion of a cloud bursting or releasing all of its moisture at once. These events can be particularly devastating in areas with steep terrain, as the rapid rainfall can quickly gather momentum, leading to landslides and significant flooding downstream. The unpredictability and severity of cloudbursts make them especially hazardous to communities that lie in their potential path. Luckily, in this situation, the event occurred over the ocean.
Still happened probably miles away, it just looked really close.
Before we take a look at an unsettling trail cam photo captured in Tennessee, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary, creepy videos. In recent years, trail cameras have grown in popularity among wildlife enthusiasts, hunters and researchers, offering a glimpse into the secretive lives of animals in their natural habitats. These motion-activated cameras are designed to capture images and videos when they detect movement, often resulting in candid snapshots of wildlife behavior. However, alongside the unexpected shots of local fauna, some trail cameras have captured images that are mysterious and sometimes downright creepy. From unexplained figures to strange light anomalies, these unexpected captures have sparked intrigue, debate, and sometimes even concerns among those who view them. Whether they reveal the presence of elusive animals or hint at otherworldly phenomena, these unanticipated trail camera images remind us of the many mysteries that the natural world still holds. This next image is a great example of one of the strange things that a trail camera has captured. It was uploaded to Reddit by user Volbag with little information other than the scene was captured on a deer camera somewhere in Tennessee. The image, captured at 6:31 p.m., shows two figures making their way through the wilderness. The closest one to the large tree appears to be carrying a backpack. However, it's the other figure that stirred up debate in the comments section. It's been suggested that it resembles the spirit of a Native American, one who seems to be following the hiker.
Really?
Most photos of this nature, it's almost impossible to confirm who or what's been captured. It might simply show two hikers wandering the terrain, yet there remains an undeniable ghostly quality to the individual in the back. Unfortunately, it seems their true identity will have to remain a mystery, at least for the time being.
We are launching a brand new second channel.
Oh look, they're starting another channel.
Assassination in Sweetness, a tale of Hollywood's darkest mystery, the dark legend that has etched the American South. Now, as that little montage said, it's going to be true crime, it's going to be paranormal mysteries, it's going to be some unsolved crimes as well. So, subscribe to the new channel, turn on channel notifications, and we can't wait for you to see it.
Uh-huh.
Now, in case you haven't heard the awesome news, we've launched a brand new second channel.
Yeah.
Next episode, check out that link on the top there.
Alright. Do we want to watch one more video, or do we got somebody to go raid? Because I just saw Gothic Valkyrie pop on. Alright. Or we could do Goth Gamer Goblin. She just came back to play some Dredge. Nope, nope. You bastard. So let's see here. We have got... Yeah, let's see here. We have got Little Foxy with Fortnite. We've got Sharp Tooth with Alan Wake 2. Goth Gamer Goblin with Dredge. And Gothic Valkyrie with Phoenix Wright. Or do we want to watch one more video? Yeah, let's do Franny today, and then we'll do somebody new tomorrow. Let me get all my raid stuff set up. And once I see this ad roll is over, we will do the raid. Because I want to make sure everybody's back before I hit it. But yeah, tomorrow we will be doing either some Tears of the Kingdom or Maybe something new, I don't know. But Wednesday will be another paint stream. And then Thursday, unless I decide to do it tomorrow, will be a Blue Twitch stream. Potentially. We will see. But it looks like you're all still in an ad. I know, I was waiting for this ad to end before I hit raid. Come on, I want to see this little thing turn back to green. Unless Lurka is back. Is everybody back? Because then I can hit this button. Yeah, well, it says she still is. Yeah, it says she still is. Worst case, we'll jump on her and then we'll follow her raid somewhere else. Alright. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow with whoever I decide to play tomorrow. And I hope you all get a good rest, and I hope you all get a good evening. I'm going to get this raid cooking. Oh, I thought I had 5 people. Or maybe I do. I can't tell. Well, I hope to see you all tomorrow, and I hope you all get a good rest, and I hope you all have a good evening. Bye, my lovelies.